السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته، كيف حالكم؟ إن شاء الله بخير وصحة وسلامة. إذا تذكروا الفيديو هذا هو لضابط بريطانيا أسلم من 8 أشهر. طبعا سويت معاه مقابلة سابقة لكن كانت قصيرة جدا، ففي ناس كثير طلبوا مني قالوا أسامة لو سمحت سوي معاه مقابلة مطولة، فأنا اليوم سويت معاه مقابلة مطولة لكن كانت جدا ملهمة وجدا كلامه كان مؤثر. فتكلم عن قصة إسلامه وليه اختار الإسلام وإيش أكثر سبب خلاه يدخل الإسلام، فكان كلامه جدا ملهم لي وأعتقد بيكون ملهم للكثيرين. أتمنى تنشروا الفيديو عشان يوصل للجميع وتعم الفائدة. أيضا تركت لقطات بسيطة في النهاية بتنال إعجابكم وخلونا مع الفيديو. Can you tell me again more about yourself and your life please?
Well, I've been a police officer for 24 years. I've been on this road now for 16 years on Edgware Road. Before I was a police officer, I was a boxer.
Wow.
I've travelled all over the world.
How many fights did you
I had a
have?
lot of fights, 65 fights. 65,
65?
yeah. So I travelled
Bro.
all over. I boxed as an amateur and I boxed as a professional as well, right at the end, yeah. So, alhamdulillah, you know.
Would you mind to share your Islamic story with us again? Because I mean, I still remember it melted my heart.
I didn't choose Islam. Islam chose me. Allah chose me, and alhamdulillah, I'm so blessed and I'm so happy. What happened was, I was at home and it was the middle of the night and I couldn't breathe and I was struggling to breathe. And I was like, and honestly, I thought I was going to die. And a voice in my head said, I remember praying and said, please don't let my daughter find me. And I really mean it. And when you can't breathe, you panic. And then a voice in my head out of nowhere, I just heard, put the Quran on. Never before in my life ever heard anything like this. Just a voice said, put the Quran on. And I got my tablet and I typed in Quran and I heard Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And I went, and I caught my breath. I laid down and I slept like a baby. And the next day I went and said Shahada. And alhamdulillah, it's the best thing I've ever done because, you know, brother, I'm more happy now than I've ever been in my life. I have peace. And it doesn't matter. You can have nice jewelry, you can have nice cars, you can have all the money in the world. All that matters is when you have Allah, that's all that matters. That's all that matters in your life. You know what? Because without Him, there's no purpose. There's no point having these things. I'd rather
Find Allah in yourself.
yeah, when He's happy with you, and then you have peace. You know, and the trials and tribulations, you'll be tested, because He tests them that He loves, because He's testing your faith. And I've had my tests already. You know, I've had a lot of tests over the last 8 months, but I just pray and keep my faith.
How
Just
do you
living.
deal with this?
Just pray, brother. Just all I can say is that when you're tired, when you're worn out, when you're struggling in life, just pray. You just ask for the guidance, ask for the strength and the wisdom, and with prayer and Allah will make sure you get through that storm. He's only going to put on your shoulders what you can bear.
Exactly.
He's not going to break you, but He's going to test you. If you quit, then that's not the answer. He wants to test you, and then you fight and you keep going. And once you keep going and you keep praying and you keep asking for the guidance, the wisdom, then you're going to be rewarded.
What are the things that motivated you to convert to Islam?
Because I worked here for so long, you know, I've been in this community for 16 years. So being amongst the community, you become part of the community and the community become part of you. You know, I'm an uncle, a brother, a son, a nephew, and it's like family. And just seeing how what a loving community and loving people. And I've always prayed from a young age. I've always believed in God. You know, from 6 years old, I prayed every single day. But what I would say is, it was, as I said previously, Allah chose me. I didn't choose it. Allah chose me. You know, and I'm blessed because someone said to me, you know, you're very lucky because Allah chose you out of billions of people. He chose you because you're not born into it. So alhamdulillah, you know, I'm very blessed and I have peace in my heart.
So since when did you start thinking about Islam and converting?
For working here for so long, I learnt about the religion, the culture, and I love the discipline of Islam, and also the ummah, the closeness. You know, I can go anywhere over the world, and I say salam alaikum and wa alaikum salam, they say to me, and you know that's a brother or a sister. So I love that oneness within within that community.
If we compare your life between now as a Muslim and before Islam, what are the main differences?
I have peace.
Now you have peace.
I have peace in my heart, peace in my life. You know, alhamdulillah. No matter what goes on in the world, what's going on in my life, you know, I just pray and Allah makes it all okay, you know, and I just feel happy. It's an amazing feeling. I mean, it's like now I have a direction and I have the discipline, I have a purpose. Where before, yeah, you know, I was happy and had family and, you know, I have my children and my family and alhamdulillah. But now I have an even bigger family. And it's like I have that direction and it's like, I mean, my life has a purpose.
People told me that you pray 5 times a day and you're trying to pray in Jama'ah. So, mashallah, how can you organize your time?
It's very hard as a police officer, you know, but I pray before work and after work. You know, I go to the mosque every single day. During work time, I'm lucky because I have prayer room, so I can nip in there and do my prayer. But I do not miss. Since January, I've not missed one prayer. I pray my 5 prayer. I pray Tajud every night. I read my book every day. So alhamdulillah, you know, this makes my man grow even more. So I don't, and I will not miss a prayer. Even I went to see my son in Manchester. I was on the train, and I made sure I was facing the right direction. I pray on the train.
I see how much people loving you here. So how do you describe your relationship with the people in this community?
I'm blessed to work here. I am blessed. It's a very busy area, but it's like family. And
so I remember after I made that video with you, someone came to me who was working in Da'wah, and he showed me a message from someone who really wanted to convert to Islam, and they did read about Islam, but they couldn't take the step to convert. So what is your advice to those people?
My advice is really, you know, you just pray, and when it's your time, in anything in life, when it's your time, it's your time. You know, God, Allah, when it's your time to take Shahada, you will take the Shahada. You can't force anything. You have to be ready in yourself. It has to be your own decision in anything you do in life.
Exactly.
It has to be your decision, and then you've got no one to blame. But with this, it's a lifestyle. For me, this is not a religion. It's a lifestyle. Exactly. You know, my prayer, the way you live, the whole ummah is like one big family over the world.
Exactly.
So I would just say anyone that is unsure, just pray, and when your time is right, Allah will guide you, and you will take the step.
So before we end the interview, is there anything you want to add or to say?
What I would say is that I appreciate the love from the community and from people. I had someone earlier, an Iraqi man lived in America, and he said, I see you on social media. Alhamdulillah, I have no social media, but what I would say is to the people, thank you, and just say your prayers and keep your faith, keep your iman strong. And you know what, I'm always here on Edgeley Road. Come and see me. I'll be willing to have a cup of coffee and talk with you. But alhamdulillah, you know what, I would say this, I just love all of you. You know, when you love,
We love you too.
my heart, I have a big heart, and it's like I just want to grab you all in, because these young children and the people, that's love, and it's a blessing from Allah, and there's nothing I've never felt like this in my life. It's like I'm blessed, and He's given me the biggest gift that I could ever ask for, and alhamdulillah, that's why I will serve Him until my dying day.
Thank you very much for your time. Can I give you a hug?
Of course you can, my brother.
Bless you.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So,
See
yeah,
you soon,
it was a
inshallah.
pleasure to meet you and
Thank
to
you so
have you
much.
here. We got someone who's waiting for you to take a video or photo.
Assalamu alaikum.
Do you want to come and take a photo?
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
MashaAllah, tabarakallah.
That's it.
Alhamdulillah, nice to see you. Okay?
Yeah.
I've known him since a baby.
He's like a nice, kind person.
Alhamdulillah.
He's a very nice. How do you feel about him being a Muslim and very kind police officer?
Like, I think like it's really nice of him to like become Muslim, like, because we knew he was Christian before. After meeting us, we saw him. He met all of us. He started learning about Islam. He went to the mosque, became Muslim. All of us became very proud.